Today, I'm going to talk about the colors used in Ice Age paintings and their significance. In the previous episode, I told you about the relief art from the Ice Ages, examining how early artists carved and engraved their works. Now, I will take you closer to the world of colors, and I'm going to talk about paintings and drawings, my favorite thing in the art world. I have to add, my two favorite cave galleries are Lascaux Cave, located in southern France. It has intricate and vivid prehistoric cave paintings dating back around 70,000 years, and Chauvet Cave, situated in southern France too, which contains some of the earliest known and most well-preserved cave paintings around 30 to 32,000 years ago. By the way, if you haven't watched the film The Cave of Forgotten Dreams by Werner Herzog, go and see it. It is about Chauvet Cave. Great documentary, narrated in English by another person with a heavy accent. Let me take you back to a moment from my childhood when I was 9. My mother's cousin husband worked at a publishing house, and he would often bring me books. At the time, they were living with us. One day, he arrived with glossy, thin red encyclopedias titled My First Children Encyclopedia. The pages were filled with wondrous knowledge, the splendor of ancient cities, the valor of knights, and the marvels of distant lands. But what captivated me the most was an encyclopedia dedicated to Ice Age cave people and the evolution of humankind. I spent countless hours observing the detailed illustrations, trying to replicate them with nothing but a hard black pencil on the white paper. By the way, HB on the pens means hard black. This early fascination with Ice Age art and the vibrant colors used by these ancient artists laid the foundation for my lifelong passion for art and art history. I was hooked. I wondered about their lives, their art, and what paintings meant to them, imagining and reimagining everything around them. Color has always played a crucial role in art. From the earliest cave paintings to modern masterpieces, color helps convey emotion, meaning, and cultural values. For example, ancient Egyptians used vivid colors in tomb paintings to emphasize the importance of the afterlife and the gods they worshipped. During the Renaissance, artists used colors to create three-dimensional depth and realism. In Ice Age Europe, colors were not only for decoration, they were very important to artistic expression and communication of the time. These artworks provide invaluable insights into the lives, beliefs, and artistic expression of our early ancestors. Understanding these paintings allow us to see the early development of the human culture and communication. The use of color in art is a powerful tool for creating mood and emphasis. For the Ice Age artists, colors were likely selected not only for their aesthetic appeal, but also for their symbolic and practical significance. Initially, pigments might have been used as an insect repellent or a makeup. People most likely drew on their bodies, creating shapes and symbols. They probably painted their clothes and animal skins too. Gradually, they started painting on cave walls. I will discuss extensively what they painted in the following episodes. There will be a lot of episodes. Right now, I plan 10 episodes about cave paintings. I digress again. Anyway, the artists of Ice Ages relied on natural pigments to bring their art to life. The primary sources of these colors were ochre, charcoal, manganese dioxide, and calcite. Ochre is one of the most common pigments. It comes in various hues, including red and yellow. It was used a lot in Ice Age paintings. Ochre could be grounded into fine powder and mixed with animal fat or water to create paint. Charcoal was used for black. Charcoal was the pigment of choice. It was created by burning wood or bone and then grind it into powder. The mineral of manganese dioxide provided a range of colors from black to purple, and it was used less frequently but still played a role in the artist's palette. The white color was achieved using calcite, which was less common but sometimes used to create contrasts or highlights. What is interesting to me is the colors themselves and their meanings. Different cultures throughout history have assigned different meanings to colors, reflecting their beliefs, values, and societal norms. Modern interpretation of color symbolism relieves psychological effects such as red evoking passion or danger, and blue conveying calmness and stability. The choice of colors in Ice Age paintings was deliberate and meaningful. The predominant colors were red, yellow, black, and white. Red is often linked to life and vitality, symbolizing blood and fertility. It was commonly used for powerful animals, such as bison, possibly indicating their strength and importance. Imagine the deep, rich red of ochre, the hue of sunset, splashed across the cave walls for the first time. Imagine what audience or the artists themselves felt when the cave suddenly had a red animal on the wall. Black color could represent the unknown or death, adding a layer of mystery and reverence to the depicted scenes. Let's move on. Ice Age artists employed several techniques to apply their pigments by spraying, brushing, and blowing the colors on the walls. When it comes to spraying, evidence suggests that the artists have used hollow bones to blow pigments onto the cave walls, creating a mist-like effect. This technique is visible in sites like Lascaux, where color created layered images. Brushes made from twigs, animal hairs, or reeds were used to apply pigments more precisely. This method allowed for detailed work, the creation of fine lines and textures, enabling artists to paint in more detailed manner and to achieve various artistic effects. Another techniques involved blowing pigments through the hollow tubes, creating hand stencils and other intricate patterns. Hand stencils found in caves may represent identity, ritual significance, or social status. Stylistically, the use of color varied across regions. Each site has its own unique aesthetics, reflecting different cultural and artistic practices. For example, the vibrant reds and yellows at Altamira are in contrast with more mellow, earthly tones found in Chauvet Cave. For instance, the paintings in Lascaux are known for their vibrant and detailed depiction of animals, contrasting with the more abstract and symbolic images found in Chauvet Cave. Additionally, the geographical location and available resources significantly influenced the artistic styles and the color palette used by Ice Age artists. The purpose of these cave paintings remains a subject of speculation, but several theories provide plausible explanations. They could have been ritualistic. Some scholars believe the paintings were part of hunting magic or shamanistic rituals aimed at ensuring a successful hunt. Recent archaeological discoveries suggest that some cave paintings may have been served as part of complex storytelling or mythological narratives. Evidence from ongoing research indicates that these paintings could have played a role in community bonding and shared cultural identity. Some say the paintings were educational. They may have served as teaching tools, introducing younger generations about the animals they hunted and the skills they required to hunt them. But if you look at them, they all have a symbolic meaning. The paintings could represent broader beliefs, myths, storytelling, communicating important cultural narratives and values. Many Ice Age caves were discovered accidentally, and their preservation has been a major focus for archaeologists to protect these valuable historical sites. Archaeologists use advanced tools and techniques, such as 3D scanning and pigment analysis, to study and understand the cave paintings without damaging them. The discovery of these ancient artworks has significantly enhanced our understanding of prehistoric human life, shedding light on their daily activities, beliefs, and social structures. Ice Age paintings have a profound impact on modern art, influencing contemporary artists and continuing to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Through the vibrant colors and innovative techniques of Ice Age artists, we gain profound insights into early human life, beliefs, and artistic expression. By exploring these ancient masterpieces, we not only understand the past better, but also see the foundation of human creativity that continues to inspire us today. Famously, when Picasso saw these paintings, he said, "We didn't learn anything." This concludes this episode. I want to thank you for joining and listening. I hope I inspired you. I hope you learned something.